If you take a look at a lot of what's happening on the globe, like I said, life is reduced to entertainment. The clothing, we are affected by the advertising, the aggressive media, and the social networking, and the norms of society have put so much pressure on us that we will not come out of the home with hijab. Why? Because society will frown upon us. Who is being forced? Who is being forced? And how are they being forced? Who is the good Muslim here? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us vehicles of promoting goodness. My sisters, you know, one of the sisters in the United States introduced something known as World Hijab Day. And to be honest with you, the success of it has been such that people who have not worn hijab, and even the non-Muslims, they have a day in February sometime when they don the hijab. Subhanallah, I'm not sure of the exact month, but I think it was February. And they put on something in solidarity with those who are in hijab. They tell you that the comfort we feel, the goodness, the respect we get is amazing. We are not judged by the hair we have, perhaps, you know, the type of shape we have and so on. Because believe me, my mothers and sisters, you know, when a person is in love with your heart and your character and conduct and your closeness to the Almighty, their love will only increase as the days pass. Because that, every one of us, as we become older, we start scratching our heads and thinking about the meeting with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it makes us a little bit better in terms of people. But the shape that we have, the complexion we have, the wrinkleless face that we have, every one of those things begins to disappear as time passes. Have you noticed that? As smart as you looked when you were young, now that you are 75 years old, mashallah, people might say, in her days she must have been a looker. Have you heard that? In her days she must have been a looker. And sometimes you get 75-year-old people coming about with all these photographs telling you, look what I looked like when I was 20. And the smile is so broad. My sister, you are no longer 20. You cannot tell a man, marry my photo. No. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us goodness.